Hey, Sammy B here. I got Ding with me. You'll see. Say hi, Ding.
What's up,
Here,
guys?
here to talk some more NASCAR. We learned in the last video that I'm kind of new to NASCAR, but I'm excited for the new season. While talking to Ding, I told him I've only been to one track. It was Watkins Glen up in New York. It was kind of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. But Ding, I was wondering, what's your favorite track that you've been to?
Yeah, so I made it out to the Bristol night race,
Oh,
and that was the best experience I've ever had, NASCAR wise. This was a few years ago, so I've only been to the night race the one time, but it was amazing. So Bristol, if you're not familiar, I'm sure you guys watching are short track, so you can see the whole track. And then night, so under the lights, the cars look really, really cool. You get to see sparks fly, and it's a really cool experience. So
mhm.
I would encourage you guys check it out. Any night race for that matter, but I like the short tracks because you get to see the majority of the track.
Yeah, Bristol would be pretty nice. I want to go. Isn't that the one that became a dirt track last season?
Yeah, it is. So they have the ability to add dirt to the tracks.
Hmm.
The same way they, at the LA Clash of the Coliseum, they put pavement in, indoor. NASCAR has a ton of funds available to alter these tracks as they see fit for entertainment purposes. And adding dirt was something that the sport hadn't done in a very, very long time. I can't remember how many years, but it'd been decades.
Hmm.
So it was really cool to see them all out there on dirt. I suspect we'll see major changes like that moving forward, whether it's racing in a stadium, a football field,
Yeah.
or putting dirt on the track and racing around that. But yeah, that is the same track. And that race was, I wish I was at that track for that race. That would have been great.
That been really cool. Like I said, Watkins Glen, I mentioned earlier, it's a road course. I feel like a lot of my viewers might not know what that means. A lot of twists and turns. So I see a car come by, and it'd be quite a while till they came by again. Not a typical oval. I'd love to go to Bristol. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, it'd be great. And I mean, even the road courses are cool.
Hmm.
There's beginning last year, they started to add a lot more to the schedule,
Hmm.
which benefits drivers that are really good at road courses like Chase Elliott, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin. But it's exciting to see those kind of changes to the sport. And if you do end up going to one of those races, they are equally as exciting. I believe the one you went to, it was actually, wasn't that Chase Elliott's first win?
Yep, yep. And I know you're an
Yeah.
Elliott fan, so you're a little jealous of that.
Yeah,
Chase's first win.
yep, super jealous. But you get to, that's the thing that's awesome about like sitting in turn one. You get to see him, possibly hop the tires and kind of sail right through and miss that turn and have to fend off the oncomers. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, any track is going to have its pros and cons, but I think you're going to get more pros from those short tracks.
Well, yeah, I remember the night before the Xfinity race, it was a little rainy, and one car, the Lake's brakes locked up and just went straight into the wall. Everyone cheered. I'm like, why is this so exciting? It was awesome, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, NASCAR fans are, I don't know. I think half of them are there for the crashes, half of them are there for the racing. And then there's some middle ground where people kind of want both. So I don't mind seeing a good crash once in a while, but I like really good racing. So the race that you went to, that was a good
Yeah.
demonstration of great racing. So
Well, like I said, I've only been to one. Sounds like we need to go to one together. Maybe do a little vlog video while we're there. That'd be fun to do.
yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah.
You're paying for it,
Maybe we'll see how it's going. Now, I know we are one race in at this point. The first winner was Austin Cindric, and it's funny because I was on the NASCAR website and they had a list of their top 10 title list drivers they could see winning it all in 2022. So let me go through this list real quick. Starting with number 10, they have Bubba Wallace. Number 9, Eric Amarillo. Sorry, I'm new to these names. Austin Dillon, Austin Cindric, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell. It's a good name there. William Bryan, Alex Bowman, number 3, 2, Ryan Blaney, number 1, Denny Hamlin. So the key highlights, like I said, Austin Cindric already won one, and Eric Amarillo announced he's retiring this season. So I want to get your thoughts on his announcement and who do you think of those 10 has best to win the title this year?
yeah. So, I mean, it'd be wrong of me to not correct you on the two names that you did botch. So just in case they're
Sorry, new
watching.
fan.
So Eric Almirola
Hmm.
and then William Byron.
Ooh.
But yeah, I mean, out of all those drivers, I think Well, first, I guess I want to address the Eric Almirola question. Him announcing he's retiring, it's tough to see him go. I mean, he's a great driver. He's had some really bad luck the last couple of years. His first season at Stewart-Haas, he did amazing, and he just kind of couldn't find that rhythm after that. So it's really sad to see him go. But he's got family, and every driver has to make that decision when it's time to, put your, stop risking maybe your life or injury and kind of prioritizing your family. So, wishing him the best. It's not an easy decision to make. Obviously, all these drivers are really competitive and want to compete. But I think he's doing the right thing for himself. And if he's looking to drive some more, he'll find a ride. He's that quality of driver. So as far as who I think is going to win out of these, or who has the best chance out of these Titleist drivers, I think the crowd favorite would be Denny Hamlin.
Oh yeah, yep.
I'm looking at Ryan Blaney. I think Ryan Blaney has proven that he's there for the team this year. I mean, he pushed Austin Cindric 3/4 of the way around that final lap at Daytona before trying to make a pass for the win or a play for the win. And so he's in there for the team. I think that's going to be reciprocated. I mean, Cindric is brand new. I think he's going to be looking to prove that he's a good teammate as well. And he's a really good driver, Austin Cindric. So I think he's going to be a valuable teammate to Ryan Blaney. And then I think Ryan Blaney, as a veteran now, seasoned, he's going to have what it takes. And it'd be nice to see him win the championship. And I expect he'll at least, I can guarantee he'll be in the top 8. No doubt, no question in my mind. And I think he's got the best shot out of these drivers to win the championship.
Yeah. It's funny to talk about Eric coming back in the future, because I think Greg Biffle just came back for Daytona 500 after 5-6 years out of the racing. So interesting to see. My pick, well, it was number 4, Byron. So don't know why. I just like the name, and I know
you like that he had 2 first names.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Well, maybe I should change it because I butchered his name. And if he's watching this, that's unbelievable. If you're watching this, I'm sorry for butchering the name. But yeah, William Byron. So that's my pick. So it should be an exciting season. I know we're 1 race in. It'll be a lot of fun. Last video we talked about some changes, and I'm still coming up with more changes. I found one of them was the numbers change. Was it front facing or something? What does that mean?
Yeah, so the numbers on the car are now forward on the side panel instead of being smack dab in the middle. A lot of fans going into the season, during the off season, were very vocal about how they didn't like that change and how they thought it was, unnecessary. But during the Daytona 500, I didn't see an issue with it. I think the number was a little bit harder to see from the side. So, I'll give them that argument. But if you know your driver and you know what your driver's sponsor is, that's kind of what you're looking for anyways. Oh, yeah. At least in my opinion, when I'm looking for Chase Elliott on the track, I'm looking for that big old Napa logo. And when he's driving for Hooters, I'm like, I can't find him because until I know he's driving the Hooters, the orange car. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I think it gives the sponsors more room for advertising, marketing, which is more money into the teams, more money into the sport, more visibility. I think it's a good thing.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I mean, I knew this would be a short video, but I wanted to get your inputs on a couple more things. Before we started recording, you were telling me about a new Netflix documentary. What's the name of it again?
I believe it's called Race, and it's featuring Bubba Wallace's journey. So I haven't watched it yet, but I'd be happy to report on it, watch it and report on it.
Yeah, I'm excited. He was number 10 on that list, finished second at Daytona 500. I think he's got one teammate, Kurt Busch. They both raced for Michael Jordan. So yeah, I'm learning some stuff. So I think that's what we can do. We can watch that, maybe talk about it in the future. But again, that's all I have for today. So I want to thank you for your time, Ding, and for everyone watching. Thank you for watching, and hope you like and subscribe.
Have a good day, guys. Thanks.